Yo, yo. So, officially the final round of Pinnacle Showdown has started. My group is pretty rough. It's definitely one of the easier groups compared to others, but of course, relative to my own power, for me it's still rough since I am only fourth place in power. But I don't know. I already got the yellow Panacea, so I'm already pretty happy with my stuff. So I can't really complain, you know, and I will buy this actually. I can't really complain. If we get further, that would be amazing for the border, but yeah. And as you guys can see, I do have the Kaneki at 6-star now. He looks pretty cool. I will MR him next for sure. Sadly, these will take quite a while. But yeah, and this video is mainly dedicated to my predictions for this arena. I will name some people. And I guess the people who watch me also get to know the strongest people in my merge. And I will also mention a few orgs that I think we will see the most in this in this merge, yeah. And I might get the clan tags if I can, just to show, so you guys know who I'm talking about. So, well, I'm gonna start with my own org, of course. So from what I know, Shai, Vash, and Sengi, they should have a pretty easy clear. So those three are gonna be in the top 32, in my opinion. So I'm gonna drag over this sheet real quick. So we're gonna be seeing this guy, and let me just copy the tag. This guy and this guy, for sure. These three, they are passing. So that's the guaranteed ones. And I mean, I can write from which org they are. It's from my org, of course. And then we have some other orgs, right? We have Kochlea, for example. Let me try and find their tag if I can. I should be able to. Let's see if this works. Okay, yeah, so we have their tag. So from Kochlea, who is passing, so definitely Kilua, Rflow 777, Ui, and then from screenshots, he's not one of the top players, but I just know that he is gonna pass, is Todesgott, because I saw that his group is pretty easy for him. And then I'm not sure who else can pass. I didn't see enough screenshots to really be able to decide for one more name. Then of course we have Anteiku, the org. Now let's see if I can find that tag somewhere. That's gonna be kinda rough. Very rough, actually. Wait, let me ask someone real quick. Let's hope that he can give me the tag quickly. Because I mean, if you play on EU, you will know this org, of course. It's one of the oldest. I should get the tag in a second. But yeah, this org is on EU 003, so it's one of the earliest servers. They've been at the top since the very beginning, but now he's I mean, now they are like maybe top 3, top 4 on EU, still very high. I mean, they have one guy that really jumps out with his average CP. His name is Yuach, and I will be adding him here. Actually, he's a maybe. I won't add him yet. Let me say thanks to him. Okay. So who is passing from Anteku? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen enough lobbies to be able to tell, but I think Cube got a pretty easy pass this time. Yuach, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna explain why in a second, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm gonna keep this empty for now. So let's go to the next one and let's do Imbattable. They don't have attack, but who's gonna pass? Well, Rayloof, of course. Then I don't know the lobby they are in. Maybe I can find a screenshot real quick, but probably not. Okay, well, yeah. I was gonna write down Hayes, but he's in the lobby with Killua, so that's GG for him. Well, in that case, I don't know who could who else could pass. It's hard to say, of course. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who else could make it. Well, we have other orgs to count down. For example, now we have Tensei 2. They don't have a tag as far as I know, but Ninja and Apex, they should be able to make it. Let's do this so we can tell who are people. So that's the orgs currently. Well, we can. Okay, well, I guess that. Okay, now it works. I hope I'm not forgetting any org with like multiple extremely strong guys. Well, oh yeah, of course. I mean, I think one org who just has one guy that's very well known is Kaiju. They have Zika, so I think he's a good contender. Now the problem is there is a few people that are in a group together. So it's a bit hard to say, you know, because only one of them is gonna pass. As you can see here, the advancement line is only for top 1. But I think I'm just gonna write them in the. I can't make like a separate line. I'm just gonna put them in the against each other, because we have Copy. Wait, Copy. He's in the lobby with the monster Yuach. And they are also in the lobby. Now let's see if I can find this tag. That's gonna be a bit difficult. Actually, nah, he doesn't have it anymore, for fuck's sake. Wait, let's see if I can find it online. Is it this one? I think I got it. Okay. And Bumsy. Yeah, so that's org called Krusty Krab, and let's add them as well, just so I don't forget. Now I don't know who is with who over there, but they of course also have Ikbless because of a new permanent merge that they just got. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, then let's put remove the space here. They just got a new permanent merge, and they got merged with, well, the other Anteku, so now Ikbless is in the same org with them. Now I don't know how the others are gonna do, because I think Ryui, he's in a lobby that's very difficult. Same for, well, I don't know about Exiled actually. But yeah, lots of people are probably cooked. I know that Sense from Coach Lea, for example, isn't gonna make it because he is in the lobby with Shy. Same with Madison Beer from Coach Lea, who's also not gonna make it because of that same reason. Okay, I got the screenshot now from Exiled's lobby. So it looks like Shredder and Exiled are in the same lobby, and the rest is pretty washed. So I don't know which org Shredder is in. So I'm just gonna do this, I guess, and we're gonna do this. So that's that. Am I missing someone? Because well, they are against each other, so it's hard to say. Because from Anteku, I don't know what Kirby's lobby is like, but I guess I'm gonna write him down just so I have him, because I am really I don't know everyone. So let's write him down. Yeah, the rest is just thingy. Thing is for Hydra. I don't know if I'll make it, but just for the motivation, I'm gonna write down 2 more names. I'm gonna write down myself, and I'm gonna write down a friend who got a winnable lobby, let's say. So I'm pretty sure this is all of the information that I currently have. Might be missing people. I'm not entirely sure. But this should be like the main guys who I've seen a screenshot from. Yeah, it's hard to say. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, we can add one more from Limbatable. This is why Ryui isn't, in my opinion, probably isn't gonna get further, because he's in the lobby with Tarluz. Now, Tarluz is just an alt account of Rayluf, so he might make it into the top 32 with 2 separate accounts, which would be kind of stupid. But now we can just ignore this, all this that I just wrote, and let's go further down. And now I just wanna think about who is gonna win the entire tournament, because not many can. And the thing is, in EU it's like extremely tied currently, the top power. I don't even know who has the most CP currently, because everyone in the top 5, and those 5 people, well, it's 4 that are technically tied, but realistically I guess it's 5 that are fighting for it. They are just all trying to get like CP out of every single like possible place. Like, if there is one thing that can be maxed and that isn't maxed yet where they can get CP, they are gonna go and try grab that. And those people currently, who I think will be like our potential finalists, is of course, wait, potential finalists. So the first one is Shy from my org. Then we have Rayluf, of course. We also, I mean, here I can just copy, yeah. I can copy all 3 of them. So this is the current top 5 roster. Now there is one thing I need to say, and that is Kapi. He's at 1.19 million in RTA. Now he is farming the level 80 attributes as far as I know, and if he does get them, he will be very similar CP to I still don't know if this guy's called Ui or Ul, or it's something like that. If he can get the attributes, he will be very close to him, but I'm still not gonna add him to this list. Just because they are like in a league of their own currently. I mean, you have the Shy, who is at like 1.14 upwards, and this is like, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is just all of these guys. I'm pretty sure that they are like very similar power right now. And then you have him. I don't know if he has 1.1 yet. I'm just gonna 1.2. I'm just gonna do it like this. Not like, yeah, like this. I think this is like the up-to-date CPs. I might be wrong, of course. Some of them might have like 6 or something. So I'm just gonna, I guess, do something like this. Yeah, it should be around here. So the problem that we see here now is that they are all extremely similar. So who would I bet my points on? I have no clue. That's the whole problem. They are all so equal in power. It's really hard to say. Now I know that in NA, for example, there's one guy that mainly stands out in single team CP, and it's Love Life, or well, Nicky Nick. But then there's one guy apparently who stands out in just overall power, and his name is Snack. But there's just overall also like a good amount of just strong whales over there. Like of course there's Hegan, there's Dippin. We have the MH Master guy, Cooper playing on Sosa's account. But I think over there, while there are also lots of whales, Nicky Nick is like in a league of his own when it comes to single team power. That's something we don't have in Europe. We have all these guys just straight up tied. So it's really hard to predict. Thankfully, we can bet on every single 1v1. Now, I just want to say, what will my prediction be for the final 1v1? I'm going to say that the final 1v1 is gonna be either Killua versus Shy, Killua versus, well, I can't just name all of them, but I'm gonna say Killua versus, well, I kinda have to name everyone. But the most interesting matchups, I think, would be Killua Shy, Flow versus Rayloof, because this would be strongest CCG versus strongest CCG. They are basically just mirror matchups. What would also be interesting is these two guys, because they are both the strongest Anteikus on the entire server. If you guys don't know, by the way, he's Anteiku, CCG, Anteiku, CCG, and then the one and only Aogiri player in the tournament. Yeah, I'm not sure who is at an advantage or disadvantage, because if you guys don't know, the elimination phase is gonna be manual. It's not gonna be AI versus AI like the fights we had in the current phase. What's it called again? In the advancement match. It's not like that. So it's very hard to say. But I think, wait, did I write Kirby? I'm stupid. Killua. I think the final 1v1s are gonna be one of these three. Well, or actually, I'm just gonna write this one down. Shy versus Rayloof would also be really interesting, because we were 2 entire months together now in a merge. So one of these 4, in my opinion, is gonna be the final 1v1. Who do I think is gonna win the entire tournament? I think the most likely winner, just because of the team comp that he does play, most likely winner, I'm just gonna put Killua. He plays Anteiku while having the same CP as everyone on there. I think he probably has the highest win chances, just because he does play Anteiku. So yeah, in my opinion, this is gonna be how it ends. I hope I can get into the top 32. That would be amazing. Sadly, I am fighting 2 org mates. I'm fighting Chica and I'm fighting Davis. He's the leader of our sub-org. Well, one of the 2 leaders of our sub-orgs. And I'm also fighting 3 guys from Lambertable: Picasso, Fumokato Miss, and Kanike. I think this is his Lambertable account. He has 2. Yeah, wish me luck. And I mean, that's everything for this video. I just wanted to do a quick yap session, I guess, and talk about this. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.